All right, it's about that time to hit calves again because I've been doing some different things, getting good results, so let's get into it. No, let's get after it. So from a top-down perspective, what I've done is sectioned off my calf training into 3 distinct parts. So every time I go to the gym, I hit at least one exercise for the tibialis anterior, the soleus, and the gastroc. And really what that's allowed me to do is, over the last month or so, I've really narrowed it in and tried different variations and really figured out which works best for each of those body parts. And it's been wildly different. Now with the soleus, we know based upon the origin and insertion, you're gonna be able to isolate and prioritize that even more with a bent knee. So you're gonna get more bang for your buck with a seated calf raise. That's been said before, that's nothing new. But knowing that at least gave me a good place to start and then I could test from there. And what I found based upon connection, soreness, and obviously most importantly growth, is that it responded best to overloading that muscle with a ton of weight, still controlling the movement, it's still a contraction, you're not bouncing and using that tendon recoil, and actually going from a place of a fully stretched position to a partial raise. So all the way stretched, halfway up. So I assume the gastroc would respond the same way. Throw some heavy weight on there, do some variations and angles I've never done before, and get results. Not the case. I've been training for years doing different stuff. I mean, I've tried everything for that muscle, and I've got minimal results. And nothing's given me more results than I've gotten the last month doing this one. Now, this variation, what it comes down to, basically you're going back to basics. Welcome to kindergarten. Side note, did your teachers ever make you make that little paper pony that you attach to a stick and you have to go ride around and prance in the older kids' classroom and embarrass the hell out of yourself and die a little bit inside? What kind of sick teachers would do that? Still hurts. So the way we're gonna set this up is you need something to lean against just to make sure you don't sway from side to side and really focus in just on the movement itself. Now what you're gonna do after that is lock that knee down and back. So really kick it back as extreme as possible. You don't have to worry, there's no weight on top of you. You're not gonna blow out your knee or anything. And the next thing, the most important thing, is shifting all that weight into your glute, putting it at like a 45-degree angle. This is where the actual magic is, actually engaging and isolating down in that gastroc, because you're shifting your weight back, and all you can do from there is do a partial rep and contract up and doing the top half of the movement. And for me and everybody I've used this on, it really is the isolator of that gastroc, and it gets a different type of soreness. It's not that walk around dull ache. It's that broken glass, your gastroc is sore. It's that outer soreness you get that you might not have ever gotten before. Last but not least, the tibialis anterior, which probably is the most neglected, but wrongfully so. Because if you look at somebody from the front and they don't have this, you might not be able to pinpoint why, but something's gonna look off. I mean, take a look around the gym and look for the guy with the biggest calves. I guarantee their tibia is gonna be really overdeveloped as well. And the nice part about this muscle is I haven't seen anybody who doesn't respond really well just to hitting it just a little bit. So you really don't have to be too meticulous with your exercise selection. Just grab a moderately heavy dumbbell and get a little flexion extension with those ankles, and you'll be good to go. So I know a lot of you are gonna want sets and reps, so I'll leave a workout in the description below. And as always, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment of the video you want me to do next, and get after it, get growing. I'll talk to you soon.